Happy St. Nicholas Day! And it might be an especially happy day for you if you're Catholic. See, there's not necessarily anything wrong with the modern Santa Claus, the fat, jolly old elf who brings us sweets and gifts on Christmas Eve, but there's so much more to the Saint Nick that the Catholic Church honors every December 5th. Far from a silly, tubby cartoon character, St. Nicholas of Myra was a serious, prayerful man, a deeply loving bishop, and, most strikingly of all, a gallant hero to maidens in distress. In fact, it's something he did while still a young man that makes him an especially timely saint for us today, something that you could say makes him a patron saint of sex trafficking victims. It all started when Nicholas's wealthy parents died and left him a large inheritance. As a member of the clergy who lived an unusually disciplined life of fasting and personal poverty, Nicholas had no use for the money and immediately began looking for ways to use it for the good of his neighbor. One of the first opportunities he took was the case of a poor man and his 3 daughters. The father was under a time constraint. If he couldn't scratch together enough money for his daughters' well-being, they would be forced into prostitution. Nicholas decided he would intervene, but devised a dashing plan to keep it secret. He would slip out at night and provide an income to the father and his daughters in the form of sacks of gold, which Nicholas threw deftly through the windows and chimney of their house. To this day, especially in the East, icons of an athletic St. Nicholas sprinting by this poor family's house to slip them their gold are common, and they look a lot more like images of a valiant, handsome young Robin Hood than of a doting old man. And according to legend, this manful, courageous, and heroic character did not decrease with age. Years later, he made a stir by getting into a physical altercation with a leading heretic in the middle of a church council. So St. Nicholas Day is a good day to remember that saints like Nicholas aren't only the tame, easygoing stuff of picture books. As the true St. Nicholas reminds us, what the Catholic Church offers the world is heroes. And as victims, from those 3 young sisters to today's trafficking victims would tell you, that's just what the world needs. This has been an episode of CVTV. Subscribe to CVTV on YouTube, follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and sign up at catholicvote.org/loop.